brutality, to eliminate black people from being killed by police, even eliminating the so-called black-on-black crime that exists. The remedy and the solution to getting rid of all of these is for black people to buy life insurance. If every working black male bought life insurance on themselves, those that are eligible to get it, even if it's just term life insurance, if every black male had life insurance, the deaths of black males would drop immediately. You see, life insurance companies would have a vested interest in black people staying alive. One of the things you've got to understand about life insurance is that life insurance companies make money by collecting premiums over time. They then take those premiums and invest them. And the math, actuaries calculate the risk of people dying. And the whole deal is the life insurance company wants to collect more money and invest it and have more than the claims that are being paid out. And as a result, they use what's called life expectancy. Well, the life expectancy of African Americans is drastically different from any other human on this planet. If black men started buying life insurance companies would have a vested interest in black people staying alive. Why? Because they collect premiums over time. And if black people have life insurance and are dying, and this may sound a little morbid, but if they're dying faster, then the insurance company can collect premiums to get over that point of it factoring in the cost and the amount of payouts that it has to pay for deaths. Then the insurance company is going to do something about it, because the insurance company will be losing money. If we want to stop police killings of African Americans, buy life insurance. We won't have to be out in the streets protesting with our fists raised saying Black Lives Matter. The insurance companies will do it for us. If we put black lives on the books of insurance companies, not only will insurance companies make sure that police procedure and police training and police regulations change to ensure, pun intended, that black lives continue to exist, they'll also make sure that black on black crime, so to speak, is drastically reduced. They'll go to Chicago and make sure that the city has the necessary resources to lower the death rate of African American males. They'll establish all of the resources that have been eradicated by conservative political thought. Those programs that were designed to help and uplift and get people to a station where they can be self-sufficient and autonomous. It would put those back in place wherever there was a serious problem, because the insurance company would want to make sure that it makes its money, and the way it would have to do that is to make sure that black lives mattered. Every black person, every working black person should have at least $500,000 to $1 million of term insurance at the bare minimum. Can you imagine if Mike Brown, Eric Gardner, Rayshard Brooks, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Tamir Rice, Trayvon Martin had $1 million policies? That would be $8, $9, $10 million right there coming off the top of insurance companies' books. Insurance companies would be out there with signs protesting that Black Lives Matter. The beautiful thing about this is that this solution doesn't require us to have conversations, doesn't require us to all get together and go down and protest and march. It doesn't require that Black unity must exist first before a solution presents itself. All this requires is for education and understanding the purposes of life insurance and how it can benefit the Black family. That's all that's needed. This is an independent movement that every family can do that will drastically change things in America. I'm suggesting this because as a former city councilman, 7 years in one of the most conservative cities in the nation, I came to the realization that things are not going to get better for African Americans by changing laws. The reason why is because in order to change laws, you have to get votes and you have to get people to vote for laws. And since we are a minority population, this requires the majority to vote to change these laws. I personally am tired of waiting on white hearts to change for my equality to exist.